am here to do one of my favorite videos, which is like new and upcoming releases for adult coloring books. And while chatting to you today, I will be working in my Rita Berman summer book. I'm working on this page. I'm kind of giving myself a little extra challenge. I am using my new pencils that I got, which are these Prismacolors. And it's just a set of 12, and I am only using those 12. I'm not using anything else. And so far I've been really enjoying it. It's my first time ever using Prismas, and I can see what all the hype is about. They are so buttery smooth, and I've been loving them. So that being said, I'm gonna jump in and work on this lovely cat here. As you can see, I've kind of done a lot around it, or him, her, I don't know. But I've been holding off on the cat just because it's a focal point. I want to make sure I can, do the cat justice. So today we're going to start off with a color by number book that I have never seen before. And in full honesty, I've also never seen anything by this artist or printing press, whatever you want to call them. And the book is Mystical Fall Mosaic, color by number, and per usual, can't speak today. Per usual, I will link everything down below, but this is a color by number. It has a 24 color palette in the back, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Sorry, it has 30 mosaics and 20, yeah, it's a 20 color palette with 30 pictures inside, and the cover looks adorable. It is by Natalie Dreamswirl, which I'm gonna go on a limb here and say is not her real name. So I think it's a printing press, but again, I've never really seen anything by them before. So I wonder if this is their entrance into the adult coloring world. But this book was printed on August 3rd of this year, and I haven't seen anybody work in it yet. There are no reviews with images on Amazon, so you are kind of shopping blind here. But hopefully there will be some reviews available soon, because some other brave souls have purchased it. According to the posting, it is on a sale price right now, so I'm assuming the price is gonna go up. But they also say that the original price is $15.99, which I'm sorry, no. Absolutely not. I would not pay $15.99 for this book. I obviously don't know what's inside, but it's a mosaic color by number. It looks very similar to like a Belba Family, or I don't know, like one of those old school Creative Haven when they still did more of the mosaic look. And I can tell you those were not $15.99. So I wonder if that's like false advertising to just kind of, trick you into buying it faster, thinking that the price is gonna go up. And I mean, the price might go up, but I'm sorry, if they price it at $15.99, their sales are not gonna be too high, in my opinion. The next book is super duper not up my alley, but I know it is in taste with a lot of people, and it is called Angels, Urns, and Obelisks, a cemetery coloring book for adults. Unique adult coloring book for fans of graveyards and memorial architecture. No. To me, that is absolutely terrifying, but I know so many people love the spooky stuff, and Halloween is guess that not that far away. There have been a lot of Halloween books being released lately, or like, ones of the spooky, creepy variety. So I'm not surprised to see this, but this is by Victoria Vogan. I've definitely talked about other books by them before, or her, him, I'm not sure. They definitely do tend to stick to this ballpark kind of the creepy scaries. So I think if you are a fan of the description I'm giving you now, maybe check them out to see if you like any of their previous works. Also, I'm just really winging it with the cat here. I usually try to make the cats look like my family cat, but this set of 12 does not have a gray, so I'm just gonna work with the black and the white. Oh, and I'm sorry. This book was released on July 8th, so it's been out for a bit now. And the euro price is $8.51, but the links I'll leave below will be to the American Amazon. And then one that I was really pumped to see. So the artwork is not new, but it's a collection. So it's the Vintage Classic Coloring Pages 3 and 4 by Tatiana Bogima-Stolova. So these are two books that she's published before, but now she has put them together. And it is, let's see, which ones is it? So it's the third and the fourth from her Vintage Classics collection. I think one is the fairy tale based one, which is the 4, and the 3, I don't know which one that is, but it looks really cool, and you can see some of the previews on Amazon. This was released on July 29th, 2021, and I'm considering getting this one just because I've been really wanting to try out her stuff for some time now. And I do have the 4th one, the fairy tale one, on my wish list because I like fairy tale stuff and I think it would be a cool one to own. But yes, and the book is $8.98, and again, it combines 2 of the books, of her prior printed books. The next one is so fun. It's called Vintage Cats Fashion, and it was released on August 3rd, and it's currently $5.99. It has 30 pages, and oops, if you go on Amazon, you can see the back page, and they give you 4 previews, which has like a flapper style dress cat, a hippie one that looks like she is in Grease, you know, like Grease Lightning kind of dress. So it looks so precious. I'm assuming it's going to be Amazon printed, so don't expect the nicest paper, but it looks precious. I think it's one of those like fun gifts also if you are trying to maybe get somebody to start coloring, or you have a coloring friend that also likes cats. I think this would be a fun one. And the areas look quite large, so I think you would be able to use alcohol markers in this. The paper is single-sided, so you would be able to use your lovely alcohol markers without, you know, damaging the cat that's on the other side of the paper. So thumbs up from me on this one. It's really cute. And yeah, if you are a fan of cats and being able to use your alcohol markers, I think this is a win-win. Looks adorable. And it's also really fairly priced. For 30 pages, $5.99, pretty good. The next one is another book by the Smithsonian. I feel like the last few videos that I've done like this, I've mentioned the Smithsonian. They've really been pumping out their books. So this is the Gardens one, a Smithsonian coloring book. And it says, engage with the natural world of wonder and its diverse symphony of life. That was beautiful. Ready for you to color. The Smithsonian Institution presents an awe-inspiring new coloring book that explores the Smithsonian Gardens, a museum without walls. That's really, really nicely written. So it's published by the Smithsonian, but the artist is Rachel Curtis. So like I said, you know, the Smithsonian has been putting out other books. They recently did a bird one. I know they've also done a sea life one. And, you know, if the garden one doesn't sound of interest to you, do check out their other books. You know, since the Smithsonian name is on it, I would assume like nicer quality paper and, you know, kind of, you know, the Smithsonian's a big name, so I'm assuming whatever they would put out would be of a higher quality. I also don't own any of these books, so I can be 1000% inaccurate about that, but I hope I'm not, because the books look really cool. I potentially just ruined this cat. Sorry, I had to go in and kind of like blend out the cat a bit. So as I've mentioned in a few of my videos now, I'm actually in the States now. I'm visiting my family, so I don't have my regular like filming setup with me. So the setup I have going right now is like a concoction of books and everything possible. I was like trying to tilt my phone, so I kid you not, a part of my phone's currently being held up by a Hershey's candy bar. So it's just glued on faith and good luck. So it's a bit hard for me to see what I'm fully doing, but I think I was able to salvage the cat. But that is, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mention the Garden Smithsonian book is coming out on May 3rd, 2022. That's the thing with their books. They tell you really far in advance, which I guess is nice because you kind of know what's coming, but at the same time, you have to wait, which stinks. But yeah, yay Smithsonian, yay Gardens, not yay for the waiting. Moving on to the next book, which, I'm always honest, I'll be honest again, this is not my cup of tea, but it's called Steampunk Dreams coloring book, and it is by Stephen Hart, and it was released on July 23rd. You can see a few of the previews on Amazon. It is 40 coloring pages, and they're all one-sided, so you can use your alcohol markers. And the reason it's not really my cup of tea is because I don't really like steampunk. I don't really enjoy like coloring metals or, I don't know, like gauges and bolts and that kind of stuff. It's not me. I'm more of like a Johanna Basford or Rita Berman kind of gal. But I always like to mention books that, might not be my cup of tea, but, I still think look really cool because steampunk is really popular within the community. There's so many people that enjoy coloring steampunk, and I want you to be able to watch these videos and, be, what is the word? Not inspired. Inspired to purchase them? That's not the right terminology. Enabled, that's the word. That's the term I was looking for. But yes, this is by Stephen Hart, and again, it was released on July 23rd, so it is already available, which is nice. You don't have to wait. And this book is currently in euros 13.60, which is a little bit on the pricier side, but you do get 40 pages, and they're all unique images. So for 40 pages, that's pretty nice. I honestly don't know what kind of paper it will have, though. Based on the first glance, I would say something Amazon printed, but don't quote me on that. I don't have the book. Next one is super adorable, and it is Country Farm by Coloring Book Cafe, which I think everybody knows the Coloring Book Cafe. This came out on July 23rd, and it features a bunch of really cute like farm animals, farmhouses, plants, a lot of duckies, like a pie, dogs, some of them are inside, some are outside regarding the imagery. It is one-sided, and gosh, I don't know how many images it has. Let's see. So it does not say how many pages it has, which is not the best, but if you go on Amazon, you can see a bunch of the previews. And as with all of their books, it is single-sided, so you can use those lovely alcohol markers. The next book has been out for some time now, but I have only seen, I think, like one person talk about it, so I just wanted to give it a shout out because it looks really cool. It is the Chibi Girls Summer Beach Coloring Book, and it is by Larissa May, and it was released on July 14th, so it's been out for about a month, and it's currently $6.36 in euros. Chibis aren't really my thing, but I know so many people love them, and the pictures turn out adorable. Even I have to admit these pictures are super cute. So there are 25 pages in here. There are no duplicates, and it's white paper. They're single-sided, and it is Amazon printed paper, just so you are aware. But I think Larissa May is kind of well known for her chibis and, her really cute girls. So it's no surprise that she's put out another super cute book. And I know summer's unfortunately coming to a wrap now, but you can still get this book and, be perpetually in summer mode. I am low-key perpetually in Christmas mode. It is what it is. Even during the warm months, I'm always like, oh yeah, Christmas. So Don't feel bad if you are in summer mode 24/7, 365 days a year. It happens. And I'm also a big advocate for coloring whatever pictures whenever you want. I think the last two, or at least one of the last two pictures that I uploaded to my Instagram were Christmas color, like a Christmas coloring page. So it happens. Yes, it's August, but it's fine. You can be in summer mood or holly jolly all year round. I don't like to judge, and this book is precious. And then the last book I'm going to talk about is also precious. And like I said, I don't really like spooky, creepy kind of things, but I'm okay when they're like cutesy. So this is the Spooky Happy Halloween coloring book. And it says an adorable spooky Halloween coloring book for adults for hours of fun, stress relief, and relaxation. Yes, please. It was released on August 8th by Natalie So. I don't really know anything else by her. But again, this is not usually the realm of books I go to, so that's probably why. And the book is currently listed for $5.80. And I don't know if I mentioned, but it was released on August 8th. And it says, jump in the spooky season, create some uniquely colored monsters. They are super cutesy. There are 2 sets of 24 designs, so there are duplicates. And the pages are single-sided. And yeah, overall you get 48. And they look very nice. Some have more like blacked out backgrounds. Some even have, I don't want to say grayscaling, but a little bit of like dashing to show you where the dark side goes. And even though it's like a Halloween coloring book, some pages do say like Happy Halloween or something, but some also just have like really cute, creepy monsters. So I feel like you could definitely get away with coloring in that book not around Halloween time. If you're somebody who likes, you know, creepy pictures, I can definitely foresee like making one of them maybe festive. I think that would be so precious because these little monsters do look like, I feel like I would laugh if I saw one, like I wouldn't be scared. And that's a big statement because I'm a scaredy cat. Like absolutely everything terrifies me. Like I can't watch scary movies before bed, or you know, like I've been watching The X-Files with my boyfriend, and sometimes I'll have to close my eyes because it's just too spooky for me. So the fact that I can look at this book and not want to hide my face under the covers is, first of all, a miracle, but second of all, a tribute to how cute the pictures are. So that was actually all of the books that I wanted to mention. There are so many new books coming out, and I have a wish list. Well, I have a list going on Amazon. You know, I have my traditional wish list that I want to purchase in the future, but then I also have a new releases list, and I'm continuously adding to it, and I will definitely make more of these videos. So if you enjoyed this video, do subscribe, just because I do come out with these videos at least once a month, usually more often. I do have a whole playlist. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope the quality has been decent because, like I said, my setup right now is absolutely comical. So I think I'm going to take this Hershey's candy bar that's currently holding up my phone, eat the chocolate, and do some coloring. And I'll see everybody in the next one. Bye!